Here's a video working the question number 92 at the end of the chapter for chemical bonding. Which molecules are polar? First one is N2H2. So we need to do the Lewis structure. That gives us 10 plus 2 electrons, or 12 electrons. When we work it through, the Lewis structure looks like this. The NH bonds are polar. The NN bond is nonpolar, but the dipoles for the two NH bonds, the dipoles are going to be along the HN bond, and they're going to sum to a net dipole. Because there's a net dipole, this is a polar molecule. Next molecule is H2O2 peroxide. Peroxide's Lewis structure looks like this. Again, OH bonds are polar, and the dipoles are going to be partial positive on the H, negative on the O, and the dipoles are going to sum. So this will be a polar molecule. We have CF4. CF4 has this Lewis structure. All of the fluorines have a complete octet. The CF bond is polar because fluorine is the most electronegative element, so there's going to be a partial positive on the chlorines and all the fluorines, the partial positive on the carbon and a partial negative on all the fluorines. However, because we have one central atom and it has bonds to all of the same element and it has no unbonded pairs, the dipoles on each bond are going to cancel, and so this is a nonpolar molecule. Finally, NO2. This is not nitrite, but NO2, nitrogen dioxide. The Lewis structure for this one is kind of tricky because there's an odd number of electrons, and what you wind up with is this. Bond angle is going to be about 115 degrees, or think about 120. That's fine. There's going to be a polar bond between the N and the O. The O is more electronegative, so our dipoles will be like this. So this will be a polar molecule.